So when people join the Blam Partnership Programme, the first course that they get to do is something I call Entrepreneurial Foundations. Now, people that join the Blam Partnership Programme quite often have not run a business before, so they can typically be people that have had corporate jobs, so they're good, professional people, always want to be entrepreneurs, but have never taken the plunge. And so we provide Entrepreneurial Foundations right as the very first thing that we do to help people get their head round what they need to understand about what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Now, this is relevant to anybody that's thinking of starting their own business, but quite often it gets overlooked. Now, historically, when it comes to setting up a business, what most people will do is they'll look at all the conventional business coaching and all the conventional what I would call academic style coaching. So they'd learn how to manage a spreadsheet, a business plan, accounting, bookkeeping, all of these kind of things. Now, these are all important things, but they're just things that you need to learn or outsource, and they're pretty much a given. The thing that is most important is getting your entrepreneurial foundations in place. And that's why we make it the first course that we give to our Blam partners, because the foundations are all about understanding what it is that you want to achieve, how you want to achieve it, why you want to achieve it, and that's a really big important one, and then putting a plan in place to get there, and not just a business plan. I'm talking about a plan that involves using all of the entrepreneurial tools at your disposal to keep yourself disciplined, accountable, to measure what you do, and to be able to adapt and adjust as you go along that role. And these are some of the foundations that typically you wouldn't put in place naturally, because you'd consider them to be a little bit less important than understanding the nuts and bolts of running a business, the actual the physical things that are a given. Now, all of those things to do with the business side of running a business, like your accounting and your bookkeeping and your accounting software, and the stuff that is about the actual doing. So in our instance, that would be learning digital marketing. All of that is a given. You're going to have to do that whatever. But what a lot of people miss out on is putting in the things to do with goal setting, to keeping yourself on an accountability program. That means that you do the things that you need to do, like prospecting, sales, ongoing learning, networking, making sure that you are always strategizing and working and moving towards your goals. Your affirmations that you write down to make sure that you're on track with your goals. Using a vision board to keep yourself motivated and keep your mindset in the right place. There's all these tools that are available to us that are proven and used by all super successful entrepreneurs that a lot of people don't put in place because they consider them to be less important than the actual, the main function of the business, which you're going to get done anyway. So my advice is invest in the upfront work, where you put in the foundations of all the strategy, all the work that you're going to put in that some might even consider a bit woo-woo, things like your vision board and your affirmations. Get that done first, and then make it your religion to follow through with this stuff. I have to do a strategy Saturday. That means that I can do an analysis to see that I'm still on board and on target for the goals that I want to set, and to strategize new ideas and keep moving forward. And I coach this to a lot of my partners and a lot of the people that I coach, because if you don't keep accountable to those kind of things, so often I see people veering off course. There's so many things to juggle when you're running a business, and keeping those entrepreneurial foundations as the first thing that you do, as the actual, the crux of what you do, will make all the other stuff stay on track that much more easily. If you want to find out more about the Blam Partnership Programme, there'll be a link down here. Please subscribe to the channel, find out more entrepreneurial tips and tricks, and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thanks.